Well, the life-changing movement of positive body image is something that should speak to people of all sizes and ages.
This author and blogger has a message for the world. Change the world by loving your body. Welcome, Jes Baker. Jes, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
And we were just chit-chatting during the commercial break. You're actually local.
Yes.
I love that.
I'm a Tucsonan.
Yeah.
Yep,
and we said author and blogger. Kind of what, tell us what you do. What's your message?
Well, it's recent, like within the last year, I've been doing for a blanket term, I'm just going to call it body advocacy.
Okay.
Body image work for the last year, and what that includes is blogging. I wrote a book. I speak nationally at universities, and I just do a lot of other little work. Sometimes I go to high schools and all of that good stuff. All around the importance of body image, how to reject social norms, what good it does for our mental and physical health, and all of that.
And one of those is body positivity, which is something that I just love. So what is body positivity, and why is it such an important message today?
Body positivity is the term that's kind of trending right now. It's really kind of amazing. We're seeing it here, right? And then we're also seeing it on Upworthy and BuzzFeed and all over the place on Ellen show. It's something people are talking about now, which is really great. Essentially behind the movement that is really just, again, rejecting the social norms, saying, my body is okay the way it is in all of its different ways, and it doesn't need to change in order for me to be more valuable. This movement has been around forever. It's not a new thing. Anti-racism work, disability awareness, advocacy, all of that stuff is all body positive, right? So it's huge, but it's also something that's just starting now, and I'm excited to see it in the mainstream. I really, really am.
And now you, like we were saying, you wrote this book, so you're taking all of this information that you have and you're putting into this book. And what is it that you're hoping people will kind of take away from picking this book up and reading it?
Well, I think you're right. It is for everyone. And so the title of the book is Things No One Will Tell Fat Girls. And that's based on a blog post I wrote a really long time ago, and my editor chose it, and I thought it was brilliant. But it really does apply to everyone. I think we're all in the same boat when it comes to being told that we're not enough. So the message is you are, first and foremost. Here's why. And then here are ways that you can start to implement that in your life. So it does have, multiple chapters of here's how to start practicing this in your daily life, which sometimes we need to be walked through it because the hatred's so ingrained.
Sometimes, every day.
All day
I need that
long.
every day. I love that this book came from a blog post. So why was it so important to you, Jes, to get this message out there in the form of a book?
Well, the reason I started to write a book, I did proposals, was because an agent told me I wouldn't be anyone until I had a book. And I was very impressionable a few years ago, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get a book deal. And that took years. But ultimately, when I started writing it, it was incredibly clarifying. I had to put politics that I hadn't really put into words in black and white. And that was really amazing. And then I also realized that you really can't have this dialogue, this conversation. It's such a big conversation that you can't really have it in a blog post. 1,000 words is not enough. And so it was really meaningful to be able to put it all in one place. It's cohesive, it's easy to read, it all makes sense, and it's all there. And that makes me feel really happy because I want it in one place.
Yeah,
I want to be able to take it with me. Yeah.
And this book is actually going to be coming out very shortly.
In a week.
In 1 week.
Yep.
That's amazing.
It's so soon, and you already have your whole tour planned, multi-city tour, is that right?
Yeah, yes.
So where are some of the places you're going to visit?
We're starting it out in San Francisco, in the Bay Area with all of these amazing activists, and then it's going all the way around, ending in Tucson on November 6th.
And actually, people are going to get a chance to meet you and get their book signed by you. So I'm going to make sure all the viewers have that information. But first of all, Jes, I just want to thank you for not just being here to talk to us today, but for writing this book. Because I do agree. I think this is something we need. And I hope everybody goes out and grabs their copy. This is amazing. Jes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And again, you can meet Jes Baker and get your copy of her book signed at Antigone Books on November 6th, and that's at 7 p.m. For more details, you can visit themilitantbaker.com, and you can find the book on Amazon.